I am Eliana Roth, and I'm going to be serving as a WIN missionary in France, and I'll be serving alongside the Lost family, and it's sort of like a bit of an internship as well, as I'm just seeing what full-time missions looks like. So I'll be doing a bit of social media and then connecting with some of the believers in the area and in the church, and then also being able to just disciple those believers and do a bit of behind-the-scenes work in the church as well. Originally, about halfway through college is when I just fully surrendered my life to Christ, and mainly in the area of just what I'm doing after college and things like that as well. So just after that, I was very prayerful about discerning where the Lord was leading, and I was also just trying to see if I could just maybe get a better picture of what full-time missions could look like potentially, but I also wasn't ready to necessarily take the full step of just doing full-time missions right out of college. And so I was originally looking at some organizations that did college campus ministries, and through a lot of time of just examining those and also applying to some of those, I then just realized that I think the Lord has just gave a special place to the local church of sending missionaries and also just serving the local church as well. And I think that was something that was just continually brought up as well in that process of looking for what to do after college. And that's when I talked to my pastor, and he recommended me to the WIN program as well, because it's just very flexible and I didn't have to have a lot of Bible training and things like that too, and I could just go and serve for a year and get a better picture of just what full-time missions looked like, specifically just in the context of a local church as well. I would definitely recommend the WIN program to even people such as myself who are thinking about potentially doing full-time missions or just praying and trying to discern if that's what God is calling them to do, but aren't necessarily ready to just take that next step and just fully commit to full-time missions. And I think that's been just really helpful to me to just going for a year or potentially 2 years if that's where the Lord is leading, to gain a better perspective on what missions looks like, and and the time is not wasted too, just going to serve for a year or 2 years as well, and just seeing where the Lord is leading as you're just taking that first step of obedience to Him as well. It's definitely been very helpful, because coming into the training week, I really didn't know a lot of things I knew what missions was, but I didn't necessarily know the logistics of it and the details of missions as well. And so this week has just given me a very broad and comprehensive understanding of what you have to do as a missionary and some of the steps and just some of what missions life looks like as well. Even from the financial things to just knowing how to talk to pastors and just remembering to just be humble and teachable, I think was just a theme of the week as well. And even going overseas to just be humble and teachable. And I think especially the training really emphasized just trusting in God and serving God over men. And I think that was just something that I'll continue to take with me just through the deputation process and also as I go overseas as well. The missions office is very helpful because there are certain things that just my sending church and people just in sending churches just wouldn't be able to fully take care of or fully train or just have as much of a knowledge base on. And so I think it's helpful for the missions office is very knowledgeable in certain areas and can just help me as I'm on deputation and just as I'm moving forward and going onto the field as well. So I think that's been really helpful to just have even the connections in the missions office and feeling comfortable with reaching out and asking questions. And that was also something that was very helpful just during the entire week, is that after the week, like, you can still reach out to people and still connect with them, and you still always have that just support and guidance and help from them as well. I think it's helpful for just people to know that the missions office is very comprehensive and they have just a wide range of knowledge and skills. And I think the really helpful thing is that people in the missions office have served on the field before and have an understanding of what it's like to be a missionary, what it's like to work with sending churches, what it's like to connect with pastors, and just the wide range of knowledge I think is very helpful in just being able to come alongside the missionaries and understand them and understand their heart, and just to help them out in the whole process of deputation and getting on the field as well.